Hey guys, it's August and welcome to Theme Hospital. So this is kind of a random video, I know, but I felt like recording a couple of older games for the channel because I haven't played this in a while. I think it could be pretty fun. Now, I have quite a story for you guys about this. It's been one hell of a day. But before I get to that, I just wanted to mention I hope you guys had a fantastic Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate, and a great new year, and I'm wishing you all the best for 2017. My Christmas is pretty good. I spent a lot of time with my family and with Liga. I got the usual, like, chocolate, gift cards, and money. Liga did get me a plushie, and I did order a couple of things online, so I might do another AugustDreams random things video soon to show those off. But yeah, it was pretty good for me. I hope you guys had a good one too. So let's get this started, and I can talk to you guys about my story. In case you guys haven't played Theme Hospital before, this is a hospital simulator. We had to build a hospital, cure diseases, and just get through all the levels. It's very fun, but it's also surprisingly difficult, and I've never finished it before. So if I do anything that's like bad, don't yell at me, please. I know this game well, but not that well. Anyway, this is the second level, and we have to cure a variety of ailments that requires us to get a research department, and we'll be dealing with things like slack tongue, and we'll need a cardiogram for that. The diseases in this game are kind of weird. Like, the first one you encounter is like a guy with a big head, and then someone who has invisibility. So yes, the humor in this game is pretty good, I think. So the first thing we need to build is a receptionist desk. Let's get that up. You throw that right here. And then we need to build some GP's office to take care of any sick people who come in. And while I'm doing this, I'll talk to you guys about my story. So, while I was away, as I mentioned, I had this really cool idea of recording some old games for the channel. Because there are a bunch of things which I'd love to play that I haven't played in a while, and I think it could be pretty fun. This was one of them, and I won't spoil all of them, but another one was this old PS1 game called Hogs of War, which I haven't played in a very, very long time. As a matter of fact, the last time I played it was probably over 10 years ago. One of my friends in primary school had the game, and I had a lot of fun playing it with him, but he eventually moved away, and I didn't really rediscover the game, I guess, until fairly recently, actually, when I saw it on Steam. So anyway, yeah, like, I got my bunch of PC discs out, I was ready to play those games, I was all excited to record them. However, because they are so old, none of them wanted to work. Even the Steam version of Hogs of War, which apparently works on Windows 7, just refused to work on mine. Well, I suppose rather it worked. However, all the graphics are messed up, and it was pretty bad. I was thinking about this for a while, like, what can I do? I want to play these games, it would be pretty fun, is there any way I can get around this? And then I realized, wait a second, I still have, like, one of my old, laptops in my room. I could boot that thing up, it has Windows XP, and I can do a video from that. So I got that all ready to go, I plugged it in, it was kind of a blast from the past, to be honest. Like, my wallpaper in that is the main cast of Pokemon Black and White. So that just shows you guys how old it is. Let's get some plants in this room here. Brighten it up a little bit, and we do need to get a handyman too, and a nurse. Because nurses use the pharmacy here. And pharmacies give, like, basic medicine to any patients. Oh, we should open too. Let's click that. Let's get ourselves a handyman. Ooh! I like this guy, although he's really terrible, so let's get this guy instead. And so yeah, booted up the PC, I was ready to go. I ran to another room to get like Steam, as well as like a DX Story installer. And when I came back, the laptop had died. It turns out that the battery, I think, was like so old that it just didn't want to work anymore. And because of that, yeah, it kind of died. I tried a couple of things to get it back up, like I tried fiddling with the battery, and I messed around with a couple of things, but it just did not want to work out, so that computer is now in computer heaven, I guess. Also, why does a psychiatrist have like a screen? Oh, you can zoom in really far. Hello, woman! Oh, she's upset about something. We should probably build like a staff room to shit these guys up. But first, let's get ourselves a doctor who has a psychiatry degree. This guy's got a really good one. And let's get this, where is the staff room? There it is. We'll need some toilets as well. Definitely can't go without those. Yeah, that computer is now gone. Unfortunately, it was a good computer to me back in the day. But yes, it is now off in computer heaven. So after that, I was thinking to myself, like, what can I do? Should I just try and get some of these working on my current computer? Because I did mess around with them a little bit, but I just couldn't get them to work. I think a lot of them you have to work around with like registry editing and stuff, which is something I'm not really too comfortable doing. But that was like the only real thing that I could think of actually, kind of do to fix this. But then I thought to myself, wait a second, I'm pretty sure my dad has a couple of old PCs in our front room. Maybe one of those will work. So I plugged one of those in, I got the monitor set up, I got the keyboard all ready to go. I started it up, and everything seemed to work fine. However, looking at his computer made me very, very suspicious because he had a bunch of very weird programs on it, to say the least. A lot of kind of shifty antiviruses and other things, like let's clean up your registry, blah, blah, blah. And it just made me very suspicious. So I was like, if I have to install Steam on this computer, who knows what's going to happen? My computer might actually blow up. That wasn't actually what I was going for at all. How the hell did I get to blow up? I meant that if I have to install Steam on it, then maybe my data will be stolen. That's what I meant to say. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to go to the other room. I'm going to change the password around, install Steam, get, whatever games I need, then just disconnect this computer from the internet and change the password back, just to be safe. So I went to the other room, I was getting everything set up, I came back, and his computer just died. Like, I don't know what happened, it just... Like, the light came on, but it just had nothing on the screen. It just did not want to, start up at all. I'm pretty sure Explorer or something just, cucked it. So yeah. What is this music? But yeah, me trying to get these old games working killed 2 computers. And I was like, I don't know if I want to do this again. Like, if I actually try and get this working on my computer, will my computer survive the ordeal? I don't know. Oh, finally, I was going to say, we have no freaking patience at all. Wait, who's this? Wait, what? Apparently someone was going to leave. And we found a disease called gut rot. That sounds terrible. Oh, we really need to get another place here. Let's build one up here. What else do we still need to build, though? GP's office, diagnosis, psychiatrist. Can't read. Pharmacy, clinics, inflation. Research department, let's get this. Because this will allow us to research more rooms. I think this needs to be pretty big as well, so let's throw this all in here. But yeah, I was like, if I try and get this working on my computer, will my computer suffer the same fate? Will it blow up and I'll never have it again? But I was like, my laptop died because it was just so old, and his one died probably from viruses. I think I'll be okay. So I think in the future I will try and actually get this working again. This game's working, and I got Hogs of War. Wait, did I talk about Hogs of War? Yeah, I did. I got that working on a PlayStation 1 emulator, so I can record both of these. But as for the rest of them, I have no idea at all when I'll ever get those done. Hopefully I can get them working, because they are some pretty fun games. I forget if I mentioned it, but one of them is the game Lego Rock Raiders, which is like a sort of dungeon keeper thing. And it's surprisingly fun, despite being really, really old and kind of bad. I don't finish that game either. The later levels are really hard in it. Although maybe now since I'm older I could figure it out, but... Anyway, I would love to record some of those one day because those games are pretty fun. Let's speed this up a little bit. Max speed. So we click here, I think. Those are different hospitals. Those are different diseases. I want research. This one? Wait a second. This one? Okay. So what do we want? Diagnosis, drug research, specialization, improvements. Oh hey, the inflator's been improved. Cool. I guess I'll just leave that as it is. And I guess while I'm kind of doing this, I'll talk about some of these other menus here. So this menu gives you an idea of who's working in a hospital, their morale, their tiredness, and their skill. This guy, for example, is very low morale, so let's give him a boost to his pay. You could buy extra land here, which I don't really need at the moment. This is the different disease sort of areas, giving you a bit of information about all of these, as well as if you have the cure or not. You can also change the treatment charge around if you want. I don't really mess with this. This is like some super micro stuff. The other hospitals here. This is a weird part of the game. Build more drinks machines. Oh shit. Let's get some of those. Because yeah, like there are like other hospitals out there competing for your business, which I guess makes sense, but something that you don't really encounter in games like these. I have no idea if the other hospitals, like, how difficult they are, for lack of a better word. Like, if it's very easy for them to actually win, and so you lose, if that makes sense. Because if you go back to the little chart here, it says that they can win. But yeah, from like my experience, it's not like that difficult, but you know, maybe later levels they get very bloodthirsty, I guess. Like, give us all the patience, or we'll murder you. But that'd be weird. Imagine if like the other hospitals like get some really incurable things and are like, oh, I'm sure you can deal with it, August. And then they're like get stuck in our bed for like an entire year so we can't use it for anyone else. That's like a big problem with hospitals there. Like a lot of the time you do get people who are just like stuck in a hospital like for years and there's nothing they can really do about it. And it's a bit of a drain on the system, but on the other hand, like, what can you do? That's just the way that hospitals are. You can't exactly kick those people out. What are you getting angry about? A raise of 15. Like $15? Yeah, that seems like fairly low, all things considered. Like, I'm pretty sure doctors would get shit tons of money. Speaking of like freaking hospitals and shit, is it me or are like dentists like super expensive for some reason compared to other hospitals? Like dentistry stuff? Like that can cost like thousands of dollars. Oh my god, someone... Aww. Where's my cleaning guy? What is he doing? He's over here, he's talking with the doctor! Maybe I should get more of these guys. Who seems cool? That guy seems pretty cool. What's this? We have discovered a condition called slack tongue. We need a slack tongue clinic. Let's get this guy to wait around for a little bit. Where is the slack tongue clinic? Because we can build one of those. There it is. And I guess we will throw this here. Is there enough room? No, it is. I need 4. I guess I will... Why is he waiting around here? There's nobody over here, sir. Let's throw that down here. I should have moved the door down here and then build a row of rooms across here, but whatever. Slack tongue. Let's throw it in there. I'm pretty sure for this thing, they like literally stick their like head in this machine and then get their tongue fixed. This game has some weird diseases. Let's see what we can find. Oh, here's a slack tongue person. Let's watch this. Look at her. She looks weird as. Yeah, it's like a roll presser or something. That's weird. You've killed your patient? What? How? Was it the machine? Was it you, black man? Wow. Wow. I wish we knew how that person actually died. Because it wasn't him. Like, he was just over there helping that woman out. Unless he rolled her tongue too hard. Is there, like... an option here showing it? Wow, that looks really crazy. Where would it be under? The squits? That doesn't sound fun. Statement. Maybe this? No? Huh. Where would list of deaths be? I honestly have no idea. Oh, our place is really cold. We should build some, radiators. Where would radiators be? They are not in this menu. 17 patients cured. Cool. Let's throw down a bunch of these. And so yeah, I'm pretty much done talking about it, but once again, I'd love to record some of those old games on the channel, just because I think it'd be really fun to do. Like, they're games that I haven't played for a long, long time, and I reckon going back and trying them out again after so long would be pretty fun. Some fire extinguishers, I guess. Fire is rarely an issue in this game from my experience, but you never know. Could have some of them anyway. It's better than, like... What's this? Bloaty head. Causes sniffling cheese and drinking unpurified rainwater. God. Is that like secretly like a zombie thing? Because you always see that like coming from rainwater and shit. Ah! Did you see that? They like popped his head. Like a big pimple. That's very unappealing. This game is weird. Well, yeah, not really much to talk about. A basement boiler is broken. Well, we have 2 repairmen, so they can fix one of them. Killed 2 people! How did the second one die? Ooh, the slicer has been enhanced. Oh, that must be that thing, right? Yeah, the slicer. Also replace it. So what's the goal of this mission? We have to... Reputation of 300... A bank balance of 10,000 and 40 people cured. Well, we're getting there. I suppose what I should probably do is just build some more GP's office and get some more doctors around. Let's throw one here. Because yeah, more GP's office and more doctors means that we'll get through patients a bit quicker. Ooh. This thing, which just showed up, if I can do this, means that some guy wants to come through our hospital and check it out. If we do this and he likes it, then our reputation will go through the roof, and I think we get some money too, which would be nice. Ooh, the charts. So the richest is Colossus. They have a lot of money. Q account, they've queued nobody. Like, that's what I mean. Like, the computers don't really seem to do anything. But maybe later on, they become a lot more dangerous. This is great. Hospital is failing to give effective cures. Well, screw you. Hey, we got tons of money out of that. Nice, like 12 grand. So really, all we have to do is just kind of wait around and twiddle our thumbs until the people get cured. But anyway, might as well, wait, what? Rocket Ronnie Jepson. Oh my god, it's the Monopoly Man. Yeah, this is the guy who's checking out the hospital. He seems very nervous about something. What is it, Monopoly Man? Are you sad about there being no free parking? Well, he'll do his own thing over there. Oh my god. I feel like I have gotten distracted from like 4 different topics making this video. It's kind of late, and I haven't recorded in a little bit, so excuse me. Let's build a bathroom right next to this guy. Build some of these. And let's get some toilets for this area. Like, I guess we get some plants too. I think plants just like raise everyone's like sort of environment level. Oh shit! I was gonna talk about something that's like The Sims, but I forget what it was. Oh, what was it? Oh! You know one of those things where like you say something and then you are reminded of something in another game? I was gonna talk about something like that in this game for The Sims, but I forget what it was. Oh, that's gonna bug me. Oh, I can't remember what it was. If I remember like when I'm editing, then I'll put a little thing on the screen. Oops. Oops. Alright, there's chairs there. Yeah, I think we're pretty good at the moment. I might need to set up a second receptionist somewhere, like maybe up here. Just because the first one is getting kind of busy. Yeah, everyone's getting really angry for some reason. So is there anything else we can do here? Let's have a look. GP, psychiatrist, black tongue. Nah, not really. I think all we really need to do right now is just wait around. So, it's pretty happy music. Kind of reminds me of, like, Yoshi for some reason. I don't know why. So, how are you guys going anyway? I'm pretty good. I've been playing through a lot of SMT4A lately, and holy shit, that game is friggin' good. I'm a pretty big, huge fan of the SMT series and all the spin-offs. As a matter of fact, I said that Atlas is probably my favorite developer, but I was still kind of concerned about SMT4A just because there are some parts of SMT4 which I wasn't really a fan of. Like, I have the usual issue of getting around Tokyo is kind of a bitch. I also think that some parts of the game were very weirdly paced and the story was kind of odd, and I also didn't really like any of the characters. Like, Walter is okay, but the rest of them are kind of eh. And fortunately, those are all things that SMT4A has done like way better. Tokyo's really easy to get around, the partner characters in the game are great, and I think the game is like way better paced. As a matter of fact, it's probably my favorite like mainline SMT game that I've played, and I definitely want to go back and try out the different endings. What are you getting angry about? What's this? 76% chance that we have identified what type of slack tongue the patient has. Let's take a chance on a possible cure. Let's see how this turns out. Who has the slack tongue? It's this guy. Let's see what happens. There is a chance this guy might die, but there's also a chance he might be a big hero. Man, look at him. Durr. He wants coffee for some reason. I don't know if I want coffee with that look. Here's the doctor. Let's go. What's gonna happen? Is he going to live, or is this thing going to kill him? He lived! And yeah, speaking of SMT, I finally got myself a copy of Nocturne. I ordered it a couple of days ago, so it should be in soon. Like, that's a game that I've wanted to play for ages because many people consider that to be the best SMT game. And it's something that I've been very, very interested in playing, but I could never actually find. Because when I got into SMT, it was around the time of Persona 3 and 4, and by that time, Nocturne was kind of already out there. But yeah, I've got a copy of that coming in, so I'm really excited to play that. I might try and rush through the rest of SMT4A to start that. But on the other hand, I want to get the endings too, so I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I can't wait to start that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Like, I know very little about that game, only the fact that people friggin' adore it. And yes, we've won! What does it say? You have vastly successful during your tenure at this hospital. To this end, we predict great things from you and would like to offer you a position elsewhere. The salary would be 11,663, and we think you would love the new challenge it would pose. So yeah, so let's move on. But with that, everyone, this will be the end of the video. So I hope you all enjoyed. Once again, I hope you guys had a fantastic Christmas or whatever holiday you follow, a great new year, and I'm wishing you all the best for 2017. I'll see you guys later.